and they wanted to deal with a story that has to do with rites of passage. And the story they came up with is of a couple who are now dealing with empty nest syndrome, basically. And but they've known each other since they were 11, and their marriage is undergoing severe strains at this point. And they're really strains that have occurred along the fault lines that their relationship has had all the way through time. The character's name is Dan, but you meet him at 3 phases of his life. When he's young, Danny, and sort of in the middle phase of his life, Daniel, and now Dan. And he's married to Sue, who you meet also as Susie and Susan. And anyway, what's happened is Dan is supposed to be away at work this particular evening, and Sue comes up to the attic to get a suitcase that she has hidden there because she's leaving him. And Dan unexpectedly comes back early from his meeting and discovers Sue in the attic. And not to have a confrontation with him, she lies and says that she was just up there looking for some old photographs. And they start going through these photographs, which are sort of the snapshots of their lives. What happened in putting the show together was that as the show took shape as an actual musical, but was made up of songs from existing shows, as you might expect, in many cases the songs no longer precisely fit the show, particularly the lyrics. And so as I started to see the show develop and actually came to like it quite a good deal and thought it was funny and touching and sort of spoke to some common experiences, I thought, well, somehow the songs have got to be made to work better in this context, and I wound up revising many of the lyrics. I think it's a really interesting form, and not knowing whether to call it a new musical or a review or something, we called it a musical scrapbook. And I thought I would give you a little flavor of some of the songs that get used. I think there's a representative song from every single one of the shows that I've written. The show is called Snapshots, and there is a sort of new song, which is an opening, which is in fact called Snapshots. Once there was a time when I knew where I was going. It seemed there was some signposts then to show me how. Through the rites of passage and the awkward pains of growing, did I feel as lost then as I do now? Snap, the camera went snap, but did I forget to grin? Snap, when am I happy forever? Snap, how did I get where I am from where I've been? Is there an answer in these snap shots? So, a song that gets used for graduation. Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Look at you slumping and grumping around like the whole world's left you flat. Look at you dragging your chin on the ground. No one's attracted to that. Stay as you were, here's what will occur. No new friends will hurry to be yours. 'Cause how can you be popular with a face that looks like yours?
popular. Who cares about popular? Like knowing what sneaks to wear, how to gel my hair will make everything alright. Like knowing what songs to like, how to pop my bike will make things fine.
You know, it might. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from this world we're given. Time to take time, 'cause life can be a ball in just no time at all. Look, Danny, I'm not trying to say you have to be fake. I used to act like I wasn't so smart, so other kids would like me. You used to hide how I loved drawing and art. Now I let everyone see. It's scary, it's true, just being you. You feel all peculiar and naked. But I found out, and you will too. It all turns out okay, kid. Come on, Danny. Oh, it's time to start living.
Time to take a little from this world we're given. Time to take time, 'cause life can be a ball in just no time at all.
When I see a friendless person, hoping friendlessness won't worsen, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state.
Or especially great communicators.
Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude.
It's the way you're viewed, so it's very true to be very, very popular.
Like me. Hey everybody, come meet my new friend. Welcome him into our troop. Otherwise he may go off the deep end and go find some party to poop.
Hey,
Kidding, we can't control
when things take their toll, but we've got our whole lives before us, so you might as well make this your goal.
singing out this
Chorus! Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from this world we're given. Time to take time, 'cause life can be a ball.
And someone could come, maybe you've even met her, could make your bad times better in just no time at all. You're gonna be popular.
So yeah, that's what we have to show you. But I think that gives you an idea of the unusual nature of this show. And so I think it's going to be a lot of fun to come back here up to Goodspeed, where I've had many happy experiences before, and to come back and do some work on this show and try and get it into its final form. So I hope you'll come and see it and maybe give us some ideas.